Oh, she's getting into everything. And with baby proofing, whoa, down goes the baby. The biggest transition that's going on right now with her is breastfeeding. I'm done. Like blistered and bleeding, and like one of them was literally coming off. Like, I think that it's okay for your baby to cry. They'll start sleeping through the night again. It's just amazing. Alright you guys, hey, hi, hello, welcome back to a new video. We are fully riding the struggle train today because my camera is so broken. Like, all the screws fell out, Avery like knocked it over. It's just been like this whole nightmare situation, but Garrett ordered the parts to like try and fix it, so just bear with me. But today we were doing this one's 9-month update. Are you 9 months old? You guys, she had her doctor's appointment yesterday, and I just like, it's flown by. Like, I cannot believe how fast it's gone. I also like the days, oh my god, the days are so long, but like the months just whew. I'm like, how are you already 9 months old? I don't get it. I was just like doing her post for Instagram and Facebook, and I was just like, I haven't filmed an update for YouTube for her in months. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me there because I post a lot of behind the scenes. I post a lot of my stories. It's KatiePowell_8. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, you got a lot to say. She loves blowing raspberries, huh? Anyways, and also if you guys follow like our day, like my vlogs, then you probably see like a lot of her milestones and updates through that too. But I was really good in the beginning filming like updates every month, and then I just at some point stopped, I guess. But I figured I would do a 9-month one. I just feel like she just has gone through these every month. I feel like there's huge leaps, but now that she's in like the moving phase, I feel like it's just extra huge. Huh, you're just the most mobile little baby, huh? She is crawling everywhere. Like, she's getting into everything. She pulls herself up on everything too, so she's like just constantly into everything. It's really been helping me with baby proofing.
I got this Mickey Mouse.
You got the Mickey Mouse.
And what's the thing? A cake. See the top.
Yeah, mini talks, huh? Paige always has to come in and say hi. She loves when I'm filming. But anyways, what were we talking about? Oh, she's getting into everything. And with baby proofing, honestly, our house is pretty like baby proofed already because obviously I have a toddler, but babies get into like different types of things. So I just kind of like, my way of baby proofing is like, all of our outlets already have like she doesn't really get into the outlets anyways, but they already have like the kid proof. I think that most like modern day outlets are like that, but she can't pretty much stick her finger in there and get electrocuted. And then we don't have any like super sharp edges on anything, so I really haven't done a ton of baby proofing now that she's mobile. And all of our cabinets, that's the only thing. I will leave a link to the locks that I have, but I have the magnetic locks on all the cabinets, and then also like the TV stand has cabinets too, and I have locks on all of those, and it's been that way because I have a toddler, so I baby proof with her. But those are like the only baby proofing things I feel like we've really had to do. Anyways, she's on the move for sure, crawling everywhere and trying to walk. You guys, she wants to keep up with Paige so bad. She just turned 9 months and she can already walk on the walker. So she has like this little dog walker. If you guys follow my vlogs, you've seen it, but she like pushes the walker and like takes steps. She also pulls herself up on furniture and like scales the furniture. And like every once in a while, here, let's see if you do it right now. She'll stand unassisted, like just for a couple seconds. Yes. But she like loves, she'll stand on anything that she's holding. Whoa, down goes the baby. But she's on the move. She's trying to walk. I just can't believe it. I feel like she'll probably be walking by 10 months, and Paige was honestly the same way. The biggest transition that's going on right now with her is breastfeeding. I'm done. And I hate saying that because I love breastfeeding and I know it's so good for her, especially this time of year, like it's sick season and antibodies and all of that. But I kind of decided it's really hard for me with her because Paige weaned herself. Like, I had no issue with Paige, and Paige also always took a bottle and my boob just fine, and she never had any issues with formula. Like, she was fine. She ate whatever. And she was also a really good eater too, and so was Avery. But I never had a problem with Paige. Avery, on the other hand, will only take my boobs. She hates bottles. I've finally gotten her to take the Nano Baby bottles, which I love these so much. You can take the little clips off too. So like if I'm feeding it to her like before bed or something, like before a nap, I don't have the little handles. But if I'm giving to her like when we're out and about, I put the handles on and it makes it easier for her to hold. And I'm so excited to be working with Nano Baby. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. They actually started working with me after like I had the hardest time getting her to take a bottle. I was finally able to get her to take this one, and then I started working with them like after all of that happened. So I'm so excited to be working with them. I'll leave a link in the description. You can get 10% off any of their products. They have like binkies, bottles, sterilizers, drying, like racks. They have so much on their website for babies. So I'll leave a link below. You guys can go check it out and it'll get you 10%. If you click on that link, you'll get 10% off. Like, you guys see her standing by herself. Anyways, or you can use my code KatiePowell at checkout and it'll get you 10% off. But this is the only bottle she will take, and I'm like also so excited because I really like these bottles. They're silicone, so it's more like a softer, like more natural feeling for babies. The other thing I love is it has a 360 vent system to help with colic and gas. The handles are like a huge plus, but the handles, like you can take those off and not use them. And I love that there's 2 pieces to wash, okay? 2. I mean, technically 4 if you've been leaving if your bottle's been sitting out for a while and you need to like deep clean it. You can take the nipple out and you can take this white part off to like deep clean it, but still, like, so easy to clean. There's not 800 million pieces with all these little crevices. And then also it has a bigger like opening, so it's easier to get scoops in. And I just overall am like so happy that she takes these bottles. But the thing I've been struggling with the most, so like a while back she was having a horrible latch, and I don't know if it was like her teething or something along those lines, but I was having a really hard time with her breastfeeding, and my nipples were like very unwell, like blistered and bleeding, and like one of them was literally coming off, like falling, like it was ripped at the top, so it was like, it was so bad. And I was like, I need them to heal. So I got her to take a bottle, but she was only taking breast milk in the bottle, and which had me pumping, and pumping was actually easier for me than breastfeeding because like it was her latch that was the problem. So I just pump and give her a bottle, and I hated it. I hate pumping. It's so much work, it's so hard, and I'm just not a fan. So I ended up going back to breastfeeding with her after my nipple healed, and I'm honestly grateful I was able to do that. But she's now biting, which has been such a problem, and she's also just at the age where she's so distracted all the time, so she pops off constantly, and by the end of her feeding we are both soaking wet. And then the biting, like she has 4 teeth now, and the biting is unbearable. Like I want to lose it every single time she bites me, and I know it's like not necessarily her fault, it's like a distraction thing, but I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I switched her to this Bubs formula. I will put a picture of it on the screen. I get it off of Thrive Market. I also have like a discount code for Thrive Market. I'll leave it, I always have it in my description for 40% off your first order. But that's where I get that formula from, and that's the formula she's been taking. It's an easy digestion goat milk, and it's like from Australia or something like that. So it's like a really good brand, clean brand, easy on her tummy. And I'm excited that she's taking that as well. It's been a little bit of a struggle. It's only been 2 days. I talked to her pediatrician about it, and he was like, he approved the milk that I was using, and then he also was like, I totally understand, but we're trying to switch her to a bottle. And she doesn't love it at all. She actually, it's really hard for me to get her to take a bottle, but she will do it. So it comes down to that. And like the biggest tip that I can give you if you're struggling with the same thing is just be consistent. And your baby will eventually eat. Like, at least for her, like the first time that I had to get her to take a bottle, she didn't eat for almost like 6 hours, and this was a couple months ago, and I was like so stressed and freaked out. But she's honestly really chunky and really healthy, and everyone was like, she will eat when she needs to eat, and she eventually did eat. And I think that the stressing comes down to like, especially when they're newborns, they lose weight in the beginning, and like doctors are so concerned about them getting their weight back up, so they're like freaking out about them eating every however many hours. And I think that that's what had me so stressed. But anyways, I got her to take a bottle, and it's not going great, but it's going, and I'm thrilled by that. That's been the biggest change. Another thing that sucks is teething. Okay, she's been teething. Do you have 4 teeth? She's got 4 teeth. She's got her 2 top and her 2 bottom. Can you say cheese? Cheese. Show them all your teethers. She's like, absolutely not. Okay. Okay, I won't make you. You don't have to show them. She's got 2 top, 2 bottom, okay? It's been miserable. She does not handle teething well at all. With Paige, I remember when she got her first 2 teeth, I almost didn't even realize. She also got her teeth really early though. She started getting teeth at 4 months, whereas Paige didn't start getting teeth till 8 months. So anyways, 2 top, 2 bottom, and then she has 2 more coming in. And she's been running a fever. She's had diarrhea. I just feel so bad for her. It sucks too because she's like waking up in the middle of the night so often. Not so often. She'll have nights where she's like up every 2 hours, and that's terrible. But then she also has nights where she only gets up like once or twice, and I can handle those. But she was sleeping through the night before she started cutting these other 2 teeth, and it was like the best. She would wake up once early in the morning, probably like 5 or 6, and eat, and then go right back down until 8 or 9, and she was going to bed at like 8:30. And it was just so nice to like have time for me in the evening and then also get a full night's sleep. It was the best. But I'm really hoping we can get back to that after she finishes teething. Like when she's teething, I just know that she needs comfort. She needs me there. Like she doesn't understand what's going on. All she knows is that she's in extreme pain and she wants mommy's comfort, you know. So once she's finished cutting these teeth, I'm going to try and like sleep train her again. The way that I do sleep training, that's worked for both my girls. Both my girls are great sleepers. And the thing that's worked for me is, I don't want to call it the cried out method because that is not what it is, but I do let them cry, if this makes. And the way I'm going to explain it is like, I think that it's okay for your baby to cry, and as a mom, you know the difference between your baby crying and fussing and just like trying to get settled versus them screaming, crying, like desperately needing comfort and needing you there. And as a mom, I feel like I know the difference between the two, and usually like the fussing crying thing lasts for like less than a minute, and she'll start like, I'll lay her down to sleep and she'll wake up and start fussing and crying, and I leave her there for like, usually I will leave her like, the max I'll leave her there is 5 minutes, and if she's still like crying after 5 minutes, I'll go in. But then there's also times where like she will wake up and just be screaming, crying, and I'm like, I know, you just know the difference as a mom, and so I know that I need to go comfort her if she's really upset versus her just needing to cry it out for a minute. So that's kind of the method that's worked really well for me with both my girls. And I think it's normal. Babies are gonna cry, babies are gonna need a minute to get settled, they're gonna get fussy, but if you like give them a minute to settle themselves back down, a lot, like at least for my kids, they will eventually go back to sleep. And there's been times where she like, if I go in and comfort her and like get her back to like feed her, get her back to sleep, I know she has a full belly, I know that she's been soothed, I know that she's still tired, and I lay her back down and she wakes back up and she's doing that cry fussy thing, I will sometimes leave her for like 15 minutes. It kind of just depends, but like usually after a couple of days of me doing that and like letting them cry it out a little bit, they'll start sleeping through the night again. It's just amazing. I don't know, babies are weird, but that's what works for me. I also know it's completely different for everyone, but like I do the cry it out method, but not the cry it out method, if that makes sense. I cannot handle, like if they're sitting there screaming, crying, so upset, my heart breaks and I cannot handle it, and I will go in. But I just feel like as a mom, you know the difference. Anyways, that's how sleeping's been going. She's in size 9-month clothing and 80th percent for BMI. Like when I took her to the doctor, she's on the 80th percent. So she's big, but she's not huge. She's in 9-month clothing and size 3 diapers still. And baby led weaning's been going really good. She eats pretty much, she eats pretty much anything I put in front of her. Avers. Oh, see, my camera's broken, so it's a pain. Avers, she's down here messing with the tripod. Are you messing with it? Is that fun? I'm trying to think like some other developmental things is like with baby led weaning, she picks up her food like so good. If I give her Cheerios, she'll pick it up, and then sometimes she'll like fully grab it and just shove it in her face. It kind of depends, but like those are both things. She started saying hi. Avers, can you say hi? Hi. Say hi. Good job. Hi. She says it too, like when it's funny, because hi, good job. She just kind of said, I don't know if you guys can hear, but like when Garrett walks in the room or something like that, or if anyone walks in the room, she'll do that. She'll say hi, and so she says mama, dada, and hi. Those are like the 3 things that she says. She waves. Can you clap? Do you remember how to clap? I can't do it right now because I'm holding her, but clap, clap, clap. She waves, she claps, she loves to click her tongue. She's not gonna do it. Of course I'm filming and she's not gonna do any of these things. But she loves to click her tongue like that. And then blowing like zerbets or raspberries, whatever you call them. She does that all the time too. It's so cute. She's just stuck on high right now. But yeah, she's kind of started mimicking us a little bit when it comes to stuff like that. Handing me toys, like if I ask her for a toy, she'll hand me a toy. And she like is controlled with her movements too. So like if she's standing, she can control standing up and going down. Like it's just crazy. And the other thing that I think is like so wild, which I was talking to one of my friends about this the other day, is it's like I don't teach her any of these things. Like sure, the clapping and the waving, like I kind of do stuff like that with her, but she just like crawling, walking, all of those things, she just does it like by herself. It's crazy how babies just figure things out at their own pace. And I feel like every single baby, no one's gonna like, you're not gonna get to high school and people are gonna make fun of you because like you started crawling later than another kid. Like every kid is gonna end up doing it in their own time and there's no rush for any of it. I want to make that very clear. Like every baby is totally different and your doctor's gonna let you know if there's something wrong. You know, them crawling or sitting up, like I have some friends who have a baby that's the same, like a couple weeks younger than Avery, who just barely started sitting up on his own. But like that's totally fine. Like he's doing things at his pace and it's right for him. So don't ever think that your baby needs to hit certain things by certain ages. Like they're gonna get there in due time. Are you tired? You just had a nap. Anyways, she's perfect. I took her to the doctor yesterday and he checked on everything and he's like, she's perfect. She did get her vaccines and she's teething, and last night she was running a fever, and I really hope that it's from the teething and the vaccine mix, not like her getting sick again, because we were sick. That was Paige's first time being sick and Avery's first time being sick a couple weeks ago, and we were very lucky that it was a minor cold, but like they were both running fevers still, and it's just like miserable. Like I just don't like sick kids. Like it sucks, really sucks. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have a baby, like comment below and let me know how old your baby is and what milestones they're hitting this month. But that's a little update on Miss Avery, bud, huh? Is it time for a nap? Is it time for a nap? Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video and a little update on Miss Avery. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully my camera will get fixed soon. We're waiting for the parts to come in and then I can vlog again. But until then I can't vlog because like it's just makes this noise and it just needs to be fixed. So anyways, if you're not subscribed already, click the subscribe button, hit the like button. It really helps my channel a lot. I'm really trying to grow. I don't know, like my videos are not getting picked up by any algorithm and it's very frustrating, but we're trying. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and we will see you in the next one. Nap time. Can you say nap time? Bye.